Oh, Sam, the camera.
Oh, hello. I think they caught us in the middle of analyzing some poetry.
Certainly did.
So, we've just been sitting here reflecting over A Time to Talk by Robert Frost. And, should we read it for the viewer?
I think we should.
Okay, maybe just like line by line, back and forth. A Time to Talk by Robert Frost. When a friend calls to me from the road,
And slows his horse to a meaning walk.
I don't stand still and look around
On all the hills I haven't hoed.
and shout, "Where am I? What is it?"
No, not as there is a time to talk.
I thrust my hoe into the mellow ground
Blade end up and 5 feet tall.
and plod to the stone wall.
For a friendly visit.
Wow.
That was really
Wow.
meaningful.
So I think the first thing that really just strikes me just like he struck the hoe into the ground, is the diction. And he slows his horse to a meaning walk, and he talks about he doesn't stand still. Slow and still. He's describing what he doesn't do to show that he doesn't take the negative path. You know, he's taking a positive outlook on this and saying he's avoiding negativity.
Absolutely.
And then I think my favorite line is "and plod." I go up to the stone wall, because he's saying he takes the positive path, I think. But he says he plods there. And do you know what plod means?
I have no idea what plod means.
It's actually my favorite word. A plod means a slow, kind of trudging walk. So if he's excited to be social, to talk to his friend, why is he trudging? But you know, Nick, I think what he's trying to say is, no matter what, humanity is slow. We trudge. We get there in the end, but we like to take our time, right? So we could be slow and trudge standing still, or we could be slow and trudging but towards a goal, towards a finish line, you know? We might as well put a destination in mind and have a more broader outlook on life than staring at your feet.
Absolutely. You know, what stood out to me the most was the imagery when he talks about all of the hills that he hasn't yet hoed. And I think that really stood out because although he's, looking over this vast field and sees all the work that he hasn't gotten to yet, what's really important to him is the friendship itself. And I think that speaks a lot about, what we should be doing in our own lives is, taking time away from our work, away from our struggles, and really just focusing on the larger picture and the friendships and the relationships that we can build.
That's brilliant. And I think, do you feel any personal connection to this poem?
Absolutely.
Me too. I think it really hits home because one time, I guess to relate, this could be coincidence, but one time I myself was plowing my fields, and a friend came up to me as well, and I did stand still, and I did keep on hoeing. I looked at all the hills that I haven't hoed, and I didn't go and talk to my friend. And you know what I thought as soon as that happened? I thought, why did I do that? Why didn't I talk to my friend? And why didn't I strike my hoe into the ground? And I think that regret just emanates through this poem as I read it. So I think it's just a whole bunch of emotion, and it's cool to feel that personal connection to it.
Those are beautiful stories, Sam.
Thank you, Nick. It's hard to share. I think that's our commentary today. So join us next week. Thank you.
Thank you.